I'd like to start by saying that making magic in the classroom is what we're all about. In order to do this, I think Mr. Prakash talked in terms of simplicity. And I would say that simplicity is in direct relationship to the relevance it has to the child and to the teacher. The more simple you are, the more magic you make. I was extremely excited when I went to the tech fair at Prakriti Maidan, and I first became acquainted with EduCom. It reinforced my belief that education is not a business. It is a service. And I think this is what EduCom is all about. Serving the school community. Going within the school, finding out what the relevant needs are of the teacher and the child. Working on it at the SES in Noida and bringing out what is relevant. This is very important. What struck me most is the enjoyment of the children in the classroom. It has been my business to find what works. I constantly am in search of solutions that work. When I see how the gap is bridged between need and opportunity, as far as understanding subjects is concerned, everybody must know that the audio-visual medium of education is very, very powerful in bringing the world into the classroom. And what has to be understood is that the teacher controls it. The child also controls it. How? Because the teacher facilitates what is useful to the child from within and uses the module effectively to bring that concept to the child. Technology never replaces the teacher. Why? Because the teacher is always in control. It adds dimensions which were unheard of earlier. I remember once, long ago, thinking to myself in class, while the history teacher was reading from the textbook, of how boring, how much more boring could a class become. We were supposed to follow what was being read, or we were supposed to just listen passively to an explanation that was given, or read something that was put on the board without any conceptual understanding, without any application of its relevance. What am I supposed to do with this? Why is this being done? How does it relate to me? Can I use it in my life later on? Where is the excitement in learning? Where is the scientific temper, the eureka moment? Technology enhances this. It enhances not only seeing and visualizing, it enhances the strong desire from within to go beyond boundaries. We teach our children right from pre-nursery, from playway, to ask questions, to ask for what they need, to try and bridge the gap between their need and the opportunity we can give them. And if you want to make magic, then you have to get inside the child's mind. And this is what I would entreat every firm, solution firm, to do. Come to the school. Come and meet the teaching fraternity. meet the children, there's one solution that I found very, very interesting, because they address this. They're constantly in the school. They're constantly viewing it from the child's perspective. What do I produce that the child will understand, to make it exciting to the child? And going back and providing the answers through this powerful medium that EduCom has given us. And the child's understanding capacity is very important. You divide the children, even in one chronological year, you have a different level of learning. So we divide the children according, even in that year, if a child is, say, in class 1, we divide them into 3 groups so that we can pace their learning. And this is because the technology has to be produced for the child. There is a danger actually in sitting in little cubicles in a research center and producing something without coming to the ground, following a syllabus blindly. How do you dispel the fear of maths? There was this module, I went into class the other day, and there was this math module that was on the smart board. That was on the smart board. There was this module where you had little gophers making holes, and they were teaching subtraction. Teacher was teaching subtraction, and her voice was constantly being heard, encouraging the children while the animation was on the smart board. And you had these little animals disappearing into their holes. And the children were telling the teacher how many were left. And there was tremendous interaction. So this involvement is what I would like to advocate. Involvement with the firms that are producing such wonderful means by which we can teach our children and the child and the teacher. I will end there. I had a lot more to say, but because time is short, I just thought I'd briefly give you my own experiences in the school. And I'd like to end by saying I do not have to encourage my teachers to use technology. It's in their blood. Thank you.